Have you ever thought about creating a trading tool with AI? Even if you don't know a single line of code, let's find out how. I have made 3 videos on this topic in the past 3 years, but this time I wondered, what if I could create an EA using AI? It seemed easy enough, so I decided to give it a shot. But hey, I'm not an MQL expert. I know a little bit, but for this video, I imagined that I knew absolutely nothing about coding. So, how did I make this tool? Since Elon Musk Grok AI is trending these days, I thought why not give it a shot? But then another thought struck me, what prompt should I write? Suddenly an idea popped up. I thought why not take a screenshot of TradingView risk reward tool? And that's exactly what I did. I took the screenshot and uploaded them to Grok AI. Then, in my excitement, I quickly wrote a poorly crafted prompt. I did not even care about fixing my English. I was so hyped, I kept thinking, I am about to become a top-notch developer and I will start printing money with this tool. But I had no idea what was coming next. I assumed the code would be generated. I would compile it and boom, my tool would be ready. So I submitted the prompt. Grok asked a few questions and threw a bunch of code at me. Finally, the script was ready. I compiled it 0 errors, and my confidence skyrocketed to the 7th heaven. I quickly placed the ex4 file in the export folder and opened MTF4. MT4 has its weakness with loading indicators, while MTF5 just works with double click. I dragged the tool onto my chart and wow, the button appeared. So I'm excited, I click it. And guess what happened? It gave an alert but didn't draw anything on the chart. I felt like someone making big promises but doing absolutely nothing. I tried a lot to draw but it was not drawing anything, kept giving me alerts. It seemed like it was not even capturing mouse events. I was so frustrated that I drew a rectangle manually just to cool myself down. Alright, I took a screenshot of the error and asked my buddy Grok, bro, please fix this. Then I sent the screenshot to Grok and bothered him again. He examined the problem like a doctor diagnosing a disease. After that, he flooded me with a ton of code. When the flood stopped, I thought it finally done. I quickly copied the code and fed it to the compiler. And guess what? I was flying high with excitement. But it instantly brought me crashing down with an error. Forget about getting the ex4 file, the code was not even compiling. So, what did I do next? Like a true warrior, I copied the error, took another screenshot and asked, bro, what went wrong now? This time I was exhausted. It had already been an hour, slow internet, slow Grok compilation. It was driving me nuts. I thought let's give him one more shot. So I shared my pain with Grok, threw the screenshot in his face, and Grok gave me another treatment with fresh lines of code. After a while I received a script with 200 lines of code, but this time I was not so sure if it would work. I pasted the code, compiled it, and boom, same issue again. Now I was frustrated beyond belief. I was not an expert at debugging errors, and this AI was not helping either. Another error. I had no other option but to take another screenshot. This time all my hopes were shattered. After 2-3 hours of effort, I had achieved absolutely nothing. That's when I realized the pain of being a developer. At least I was getting the full code here. Some people need an entire course just to figure out how to add an indicator in MT4. Anyway, I kept doing the same thing, throwing a screenshot, and it kept throwing errors back at me. This went on for an hour. Grok generated so much code that I had not seen that many green lines in the matrix. I could not figure out why it could not fix a simple thing. I mean, the program inside me knew a bit, but here I was sitting clueless like a complete noob. I was about to give up, just like so many unfinished projects, but then I suddenly remembered the savior who taught me how to keep going. Yes, I am talking about ChatGPT. I thought, why not give him a shot and see if it can compile. So I went back to my most trusted and old buddy ChatGPT. This time I decided to be polite and explain things properly. Honestly, I feel ChatGPT presents things better than other AI. Actually, it seemed like it was fixed thing and I was so hopeful that everything would finally work out. But I had to keep asking, bro, are you even working or are you taking a nap? After throwing some fancy responses like Grok, ChatGPT finally handed me the script. I quickly copied the script and threw it to the compiler like an eager idiot. But guess what? I was back to square one, staring at the same errors with no clue where things were going wrong. By now, it was already morning. I had no energy left. I watched 2-3 motivational videos on my phone to stay sane and thought, let's give ChatGPT one more shot to fix the error. But after compiling 500 times and still seeing the same error after so many hours, I realized there was one culprit causing all this. I don't know why this thing messing up with me and refusing to work properly. I kept trying to fix it, but all I got were more errors. And ChatGPT, it just kept throwing more code at me. Even Grok had not dumped that much code on me. By this point, I was so exhausted. After some time, I suddenly remembered the Chinese AI. Why not give DeepSeek a try as a last resort? So off, I went knocking on DeepSeek's door. DeepSeek, maybe it was my last hope. I gave it the same code, and this time it showed me some terminal commands like MS-DOS, which gave me a little bit of confidence. I started feeling like this might actually work. Finally, it gave me the script. I copied and pasted it with very low confidence, compiled it, and guess what? I felt like my entire life was ruined. After staying up all night, I got absolutely nothing in return. I felt like all these AIs had teamed up to stop me from making this video. After all this struggle, I finally realized problem was either my outdated MT4 version or its buggy editor. But instead of checking it on another version of MT4, I thought, why not try on MT5 instead? And so I returned to where I started, back to Grok. I confessed to Grok, I have messed up everywhere else. I betray you. Will you forgive me? And guess what? My love came back. I went back to convert the script from MT4 to MT5. Then what? I quickly wrote a prompt asking Grok to convert the code for his loyal follower. After showing a lot of code, it finally converted the script. Initially, it gave me so many warnings, I felt like I was about to break. Anyway, I copied the script, hoping this would be the last time. Because my eyes were closing, I barely needed sleep. And guess what? As soon as I hit the compile button, I could not believe it. Not a single error. I was so happy. I literally went crazy with joy. I quickly checked the script was ready. This time I did not even need to put in expert folder manually. But I was not fully satisfied yet. I had compiled it, but I did not know if the result would be good. So with a teeny bit of hope, I double click it, drag it on the chart. The buttons appeared just like before, but it did not give me any alerts like before. This time when I clicked the button, it finally drew the risk reward rectangle. I was so happy. After an entire night of struggle, I was finally able to draw my tool. My back was killing me, but I did not even feel it. After all, I realized that there was a room for improvement, but who cares? The major problem was that it was not even drawing at initial level, but now it's working. So happy. If someone wants to improve, I will share the script on Telegram. So let me summarize the whole journey in one line. I took the screenshot from TradingView, uploaded to AI, got the script. If it compiles successfully, I will test on MT4. Otherwise, I send the error back to AI. That's all happened in this video. Now you might be wondering why I did not test it on MT4. Well, you probably saw that one persistent error in MT4 that forced me to check it on another build. I had to remove or reinstall on another PC, but I did not have that much energy left. So I switched to MT5 to get it done quickly. That's it for today's video. You can create many tools like this, but to fix errors, you need knowledge of MQL4, MQL5. AI tools save time and help a lot, but they can't do everything yet. That's all. I will see you in next video. Keep testing, keep hustling.